Hi, I'm Mason Marin. We're from Jefferson.
And I'm Jenna. We will be playing the piece The Scarlet Cape by Ralph Federer.
Something to listen for in this piece are the crescendos and decrescendos for the melody in the left hand.
Something interesting about this piece is the 3 different tempos it uses. It starts with the lively begin, switches to a rumba, slows to a tango, and finishes again with the begin.
Boy, did I enjoy that. That was great. I will say, you were in perfect sync in those last 2 measures. You never were quite that perfectly in sync before that. I don't mean in general, your synchronization was fantastic, but I just mean those last plop, plop, plops, or whatever they are that end. I think you are capable of those being even more pristine. It was actually really wonderfully done at the very end, so that was absolutely great. Absolutely great. Lots of really good things. Just some things to think about. Piano primo, measure 81. It says, well, what does it say in your music? Piano primo, measure 81.
81 with abandon, forte small.
So what do you think with abandon means? I mean, have you thought about what the composer is asking for there?
Like just everything you possibly give it. That's kind of what I feel like. Still in time, but.
Right. You don't see that very often, and I'm really kind of intrigued by what that marking means. It's interesting because right before you have a fortissimo, and then it's marked forte. So in my mind, that probably does not mean play it as loud as you can. I mean, they would have wrote 3 Fs then. So I think it actually probably has more to do with a sense like you're about to lose it. I mean, like, you know, your hair's about to go on fire because you're playing with such intensity there. So that's what I would really try to explore that, especially your secunda is rock solid right there, so I think that gives you the freedom to really do something fun. I also, piano primo, would suggest the measures 52 through 62, where you have these sforzandos. Those struck me as a little bit careful and polite. I feel like you can go after those with much more passion and recklessness, let's just say. Piano primo, you were, piano secondo, I'm sorry. One of the only things that jumped out at me in terms of where you weren't being faithful to the page is the interesting dynamic variations at the top of page 4, and actually it starts at the bottom of the first page, but it somehow didn't bother me there. But I guess when by the 8th measure, when it's all in a steady dynamic, then it starts to realize this guy's not paying attention to these dynamic markings. So, and you obviously can and I think should, that ebb and flow that's asked for. That's being really, really fussy. This was, for the most part, wonderfully done. I think you're making superb tempo choices and style choices, so it just feels like it's alive. And it, for the most part, feels like you're dancing the whole time, which is the whole point of this wonderful piece. So, thank you for a great time.
Thank you.